It's Coffee on a Vid. I'm back at it, and man, the internet erupted the other day as members of BillsMafia noticed Stefon Diggs was doing a little reminiscing on social network, putting back up his Bills photos, which had been gone. As you know, I went over it before. Numerous content creators, sports outlets, everyone had discussed what exactly went wrong between Diggs and the Bills, as it was being drummed up over and over for like the better part of 2 years that there was trouble in paradise, that Diggs had fallen out with the franchise in some way. Nonetheless, that trade happened. He went to Houston, had a decent season, but ultimately had a pretty serious injury, period, nonetheless. But especially at this point in his career, his age, not that Diggs ain't a great athlete, but just an injury's an injury. He's no spring chicken anymore, if you will. Y'all comment and let me know what y'all think about Diggs coming off the injury, the free agency, etc. What kind of contract he will get at the end of the day, But a lot of Bills Mafia was like, yo, could we be seeing a reunion, him coming back to Buffalo? Right away, I said, no way in hell. That ain't happening. But some people still wanted to remain glass half full, optimistic it could happen. It would have been crazy too to think about it for him to be traded. The Bills acquire a draft pick for that trade. And like, has that ever happened before? Anyone out there where a deal goes down like that and then the next year the player ends back up with the team and they got the pick as well? It probably has happened before, right? I don't know. I can't really recollect the time that that's happened, but I'm not as on point as Wikipedia or any other news sources out there. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the Bills lost a wide receiver. We just signed a great wide receiver from the Chargers just recently, Joshua Palmer. A great receiver, hasn't put up stupendous, amazing, out of this world numbers, but decent numbers. The talent's clearly there. And like last year when the Bills signed Curtis Samuel Jr., I was like, man, this guy, he kind of reminds me, not like they're the exact same receiver, but the exact same situation, in the sense that they're both dudes that have shown that they can ball. And, Josh Allen being the MVP Superman that he is, and the Bills on this quest to knock the Chiefs off in the playoffs. We've done it in the regular season numerous times. It's just like whenever playoff time comes around, we can't get the job done. We got to make every move that the Bills make has to be coming from a standpoint of knocking off the Chiefs. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But I like that addition, Palmer. I like our wide receiver corps. I keep not checking it as to what's going on with Amari Cooper free agency wise. But through all this, we lost Matt Collins, a guy who I think he actually led the Bills in receiving touchdowns last year. He's a solidified veteran. He got a lot of media coverage about being the barefoot hippie wonder that he is, or leader in the locker room. People just fuck with him. They mess with him. And it was sad to see him go. We even saw reports after him being signed away by the Patriots that McBean didn't want to see it happen, but negotiations just broke down in such a way that they did. And that's what it is and what it is. And now we're seeing that Stefon Diggs could be possibly joining Matt Collins in New England, as they're trying to find more talented targets for May, who is their go-to quarterback at the moment. Although the draft's right around the corner, I got a feeling maybe the Patriots will target a quarterback in the draft. That's all left to be seen. But man, Diggs meeting with the Patriots, will a deal come from him? Do you guys think that he's a good fit there? If he still does have somewhat of a chip on his shoulder against the Bills, like I was saying earlier in the video, clearly something went wrong between him and the team. I've kind of come to believe it was him and the organization, not him and the bros, the teammates and all that, man. But here it is, latest updates saying Stefon Diggs is in Foxborough meeting with the Patriots. Hit the comments and let me know what y'all think, if he will indeed end up signing a deal in New England and joining Matt Collins, and if you think that makes sense for the Patriots. Like I was saying about him coming off this injury, I've been kind of theorizing that he's going to be getting deals on the low end of what he may like to see, like, how they call them prove it deals. Well, obviously Diggs has proved over and over again that he doesn't have anything to prove as it comes to his abilities as a wide receiver. But being that football is a business, free agency negotiations are what they are. It's dollars. Does it make sense? All that. Teams are going to come at him probably on the lower end, like, hey, Stefon, we know you can ball, but, you got to prove it that you got it still, because you're coming off of this injury, is what I'm thinking, man. But interesting update going on in the NFL free agency side of things. Hit the comments. Let me know what you think will happen. Patriots fans, Bills fans, football fans, with some other free agency stuff going on, all that across the board. Hit the comments. Let's discuss it. Subscribe and stay tuned for more content on sports, music, news, all kinds of other issues, coffee. And I'm gone, guys. Peace.